Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be discussing Sei, which is one of my favorite layer ones in the market right now. In my opinion, it's the most undervalued layer one. There's a ton of other layer ones that I like, but they have decently high valuations, whereas Sei, it's still just around a $1 billion market cap with a decent FDV as well. So I'm going to be telling you in this video why I'm so bullish, why I'm stacking it right now, and where I see it going in the bull run. If that sounds interesting, please make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and we'll get straight into it. So let's just very simply explain what Sei is. Sei is a layer one. Okay, I'm very bullish on layer ones because they generally accumulate the highest market caps in the entire market. If you go and look at pretty much most of the coins in the top 50, they are layer one blockchains, and Sei is one of those. Okay. And when you look at the metrics for a layer one, there's different ways of looking at it. People have their biases, people have their preferences. Some people put a huge amount of focus on decentralization, some people put a huge amount of focus on scalability. Others look at the team, others look at the VC raise. I kind of look at all these different things and put them all together in judging the layer ones. And I would say Sei has a pretty well-rounded balance of all those mentioned categories. Okay, it's got a big VC raise, they're very fast, and in my opinion, it's a very undervalued layer one when you're looking at some of its competitors. Okay, we've already seen numerous layer ones get market caps in excess of 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 billion dollar market caps, and some even went a lot higher than that. When you look at the likes of Ethereum and BNB and Solana. I'm not saying that Sei is going to go that high, but I still think it's got a decent chance of maybe getting into the top 20, top 30 this bull run. And if you look at it right now, I mean, where is it valued currently? Currently, did I just scroll past it? Currently, it's ranked 61st. So I think it's massively undervalued compared to the rest of the market. I mean, look at some of the projects that are actually above it. You've got Algorand above it. I think Sei should be higher than Algorand, in my opinion. You've got Quant above it. I think Sei should be higher than Quant. Now, we're not going to play this game and going through all these different layer ones, but my point is Sei is extremely undervalued. When you've got a coin like Official Trump higher in valuation than Sei, you know that this is a massive discounted price. Talking about discounted prices, I highly recommend you check out the VIP group right now. These prices are extremely cheap, in my opinion. The prices will be subject to increase pretty soon. I'm getting a whole lot of demand into all of my membership options. So the prices for all of them can be expected to go up based off that demand. I highly recommend you join the VIP at a minimum. You get my real-time buy and sell alerts in the VIP group. Whenever I'm buying a project, I'll tell you how much and why I'm buying it. And if you want to book a one-to-one call with one of my closest crypto representatives, okay, these guys are trained by me. They know what they're doing. They know how to analyze portfolios. Check out the book a call option linked down below. Now, I mentioned how I like the fact Sei is VC backed, and I want to just give you the number here. I believe it's around 85 million off the top of my head, but I might be wrong. Let's just wait for it to load. Oh, it's 95 million. Okay, so Sei raised 95 million. They raised 85 million from the public rounds. Okay, 10 million from the sorry, they raised 85 million from the fundraising rounds, 10 million from the public rounds. So they had a pretty decent raise. And when you look at some of the backers, I mean, there's some big names such as Circle backing them. And I was looking at Circle earlier. I mean, this stock has been going absolutely crazy. It's up every single day I check it pretty much. It's up another 20% today. In the last month alone, it's up 666% in the last month. Not in the last year, not in the last 5 years, in the last month. This has been an exceptional launch, or IPO, however you want to say it. And Circle are backing Sei. Who else is backing Sei? Trump. Trump's World Liberty Financial has bought Sei tokens, I think, a couple of times. That is another piece of evidence that Sei is very well backed. Okay. And I like blockchains that are well backed. Generally, the projects at the top of the market in valuation, they were very well backed by VCs and major companies. Now, there's some exceptions like Bitcoin, like Litecoin, but most coins are not decentralized to that degree. They're very well backed, and that is what gives them those really high market cap valuations. Now, Sei is also extremely fast. Okay, some would say it's the fastest blockchain. I'm not going to get into that debate, but the point is, it is extremely, extremely fast. 5 gigagas per second, 200,000 TPS, 55. It says 50 times faster than the fastest EVM chain on Sei V2. That is. So this is insanely fast as a chain. You can see some further pieces of evidence there, but the point is, it is good tech. And generally, projects which are well backed and have good tech, they do make it to the top in the crypto market. Now, I mentioned stable coins as well in this video. Sei Network was one of the only 2 blockchains selected in the last round by the Wyoming Stable Token Commission, a monumental proposal for the first US state-issued stablecoin. So, Sei has a chance of being a major, major stablecoin chain. And we've seen how high some chains in that stablecoin narrative can go, such as Tron, currently just sat at a $25 billion market cap valuation, 25 times higher than Sei. But Sei has very strong institutional connections with Circle. Circle are obviously big in the stablecoin narrative, and this really does open the door for Sei to be a major stablecoin operator. So, look, guys, I'm not going to go on all day. I'm really bullish. Let's take a look at the chart. Short term, Sei has actually been showing some strength despite relative market weakness. In the last few days alone, we've seen a decent amount of gains, and I actually dropped a buy alert in my VIP group at that 15-cent drop. I mean, literally the very bottom of this wick, I dropped a buy alert in the VIP group. Those guys got it instantly. A ton of them bought that dip, and they've already seen some nice appreciation on that purchase. I'm telling you, I bought the exact bottom of that wick, and we got a really nice kind of 34% pump, 35% pump just in a few days. Now, it has drawn back a little bit as the rest of the market has, but overall, we are reclaiming some structure on the chart for Sei. I'm not saying that it's completely broken out and now we're back into a general uptrend. When you zoom out here, we are still very much at very, very low prices. But I'm liking what I'm seeing in terms of the Sei chart. Okay, it is still in a general downtrend, lower highs, but eventually I do expect us to kind of break out of this downtrend. And once we do that, I expect parabolic price action all the way up to minimum $1.1 as the target, right? 1.1 per coin. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. I think we could see, Sei, anywhere between $1 to $2 this bull run. That's my personal price range. But as I've been buying pretty cheap here, I would probably start selling a lot earlier than that, right? But the time you sell is completely up to you. So that pretty much wraps up the video. Now, if you stuck to the very end, I'm going to share with you a degen lottery play on the Sei network, which can give you obviously way more multipliers potentially than what Sei will do. But before I show you that, please do smash the likes on the video. And also after the video, go check out that VIP group so you can get my real-time buy and sell alerts and gain access to the Discord group. But that degen play is none other than Seiyan token. It's got a $2.6 million market cap. This is the biggest, most established meme coin on Sei. All of the major layer 1 blockchains have had massive meme coins. Okay. Even chains like Ton and Tron and AVAX and all of them, they've all pretty much had big meme coins, right? What was the one on Ton? Was it Resistance Dog? Was that the one? Resistance Dog. What did this one get to at the heights? 125 million, so 100 million plus. If we look at Solana, I mean, we've had the likes of WIF get to extremely high market cap valuations. What did that one get to? Over 4 billion. If we look at Tron, we had Sundog also get pretty high. What did Sundog get to? Way over 300 million. So I'm not saying that Seiyan is going to go to 1 billion or anything like that. All it needs to do is go to 100 million and you're making almost a 50x from here. If you're in my VIP group, you would have got a buy alert on Seiyan token at 0.002. You'd already be up right now, basically a 2x. Had you been in the VIP group, you would have got that buy alert. So I think, and I'm not saying this has got a high degree of probability, we'll have to wait and see, but I think if you're in the VIP group, there's a good chance you could 100x your money based off that Seiyan buy alert at 0.002. Okay, so check this meme coin out. I'm not being paid to promote it or anything like that. I don't do paid promotions at all on my channel. I'm just telling you because I think it's a decent beta play opportunity on the Seiyan network. Obviously, it could go to zero tomorrow, so do your own research and allocate sensibly. Appreciate you guys watching the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.